WTOK-TV, this is News Center 11.
$58,000 square feet, $50 million, and more than a decade of planning.
The Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience is finally complete, and we are here for an evening with the Max. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lindsay Hall.
11 at 6 starts now.
Special edition of News Center 11 at 6, live at the grand opening gala for the Max. Now, the big opening of this museum means we're going to see a lot of distinguished guests coming up pretty soon, including Governor Phil Bryant, Senator Roger Wicker, even Meridian native Sheila Ward is expected to be here, and we'll talk to some of them pretty soon.
It is an unbelievable atmosphere, Candace. Doors open in about 30 minutes for the VIPs, and then they'll open up at 7:30 for the remainder of tonight's ticket holders. Tonight's, of course, a black tie formal event, thus our attire. Of course, it's all the beginning of a big weekend of grand opening events here at the Max. Now, the official ribbon cutting will be tomorrow morning from 9 to 10. That event is free and open to the public. From 10 to 5 tomorrow, Max members, those wishing to purchase memberships, and the general public will be among the first visitors to the Max. Special events for members are planned throughout the day, and the Max officially opens to the public on Sunday. Of course, this is a project, Candace, that has been going on for years in the making. A lot of people, of course, coming together to make this multi-million-dollar facility a reality.
So tonight we're going to take a look at how this all began and everything that brought us here to tonight. 12 years ago, the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience started as an idea.
And it wasn't easy. It took many, many years and many people behind the project.
The idea was simple. Create a museum that showcases Mississippi's talent, but do it in a way that's unlike any other.
Museums are traditionally object-based. You have collections and you build a story around an object. Well, we've kind of turned that on its heels. We have stories about people, and we're using objects to reinforce that story.
The concept started to take shape around 2015. LPK Architects had been selected to bring the vision to life. The ground was broken in October.
It's been amazing. We start with concepts, we start with dreams.
More than 1,000 people helped with the design and construction of this 58,000 square foot building.
It's a little unique. As architects, we typically design buildings and things that the element of design is about our product. We really, in this case, design a wrapper. It's like a Christmas package. The real story is going to be told inside.
The total cost, about $50 million. A lot of people came together to foot that bill, including the city of Meridian.
This city came together to put something very special in the city, and we're very proud about that.
The city put up $1 million, and in 2016, 68% of voters put a 2% food and beverage tax in place to help with funding.
It's an investment on activity, on tourism, on actually people coming to Meridian to enjoy our city.
Later that year, Mark Tullis signed on as director for the Max.
Everything took off from there. It wasn't maybe 3 weeks after I got here that we had bulldozers on the sites.
Now a project years in the making, finally complete.
I think we're going to see some exciting things happen, not only for our community, but for the state. I'm most excited that we're going to change perceptions of what Mississippi's all about.
When the Max officially opens Monday, tickets will be $14 for adults 18 to 64. Students with an ID, seniors 65 and older, and active military can get in for $12. For kids aged 6 to 17, tickets are $8. Children 5 and under get in free, and members get in free. Now, we are here live inside the Max where all the action is going to take place here in about 30 minutes, but Brian and Andrea are out on the red carpet.
Feels good outside as well. Let's go out to Brian and Andrea on that red carpet, guys.
All right, thanks so much, Candace and Lindsay. I am standing outside the Max. A lot going on here. The Mississippi Mass Choir has just arrived, and also Senator Roger Wicker is here joining me, and he says he's excited, right?
Well, this is absolutely wonderful, and everybody's come in their finery, but when it's all said and done, this is going to mean jobs for Mississippi and jobs for Lauderdale County, so we're excited about it from a number of standpoints.
But glad to have you. I know you are anxious to go in with your lovely wife, Gail. Thank you so much. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
All right, you'll have to come on down, enjoy it for yourself once it officially opens. There's a lot in here, including a lot of artifacts. And let's talk about some of those, okay? This includes one of B.B. King's world-famous Lucille guitars. Max officials say they are borrowing that guitar. It's from the B.B. King Museum in Indianola. They say the fact that the Max is not necessarily a collecting museum is really what makes it so unique. In fact, Max historian and consultant Tony Lewis says part of the grand plan is for people to go to the Max, or at least come here, and just be inspired to visit other sites around the state.
So one of our real goals is to be able to show things that are on loan from other institutions to sort of act as a signpost, to guide people to those other museums that have, you know, perhaps a richer collection, something like the B.B. King Museum.
Well, you know what? There's still plenty to come up. We're going to talk more about that. And some of these artifacts are going to be changed out over time.
That's right. Really kind of a unique experience here at the Arts and Entertainment Experience.
There's so much to see. I'm looking at the Mississippi Mass Choir over there. So
Mississippi Mass Choir is here. I saw MSU President Mark Keenum is here.
Yes.
So really it's kind of turning into a who's who down here on Front Street.
yeah, we're in front of the red carpet. We're going to toss it back to you all.
And welcome back to this special edition of News Center 11 at 6. We are live at the Max, the Arts and Entertainment Experience. It's sure to be a destination, Candace, for people in the U.S. and across the Southeast and the world. This is unbelievable.
It's really incredible to be here right now. Everybody really just starting to come in. And the economic outlook is great according to Lauderdale County Tourism. The Max is set to bring in 2,000 people just this weekend alone for the grand opening. The tourism director says this will spark growth for many years to come.
Everyone, if you think about 11 years ago before the MSU Riley Center opened, think about all the businesses we did not have then. The Riley Center certainly catapulted our growth. And with the Arts and Entertainment Center coming on board, just think about what we're going to look like 11 years from now.
She says the week of events will help businesses all over the county. Now, as we said, guests are really starting to pour in right about now. We've got one right here, Meridian Mayor Percy Bland. So what do you make of all this?
Candace, what this means for Meridian is from site developers, consultants, just business people all over the state and all over the country is that Meridian is open for business, and we're so proud of this day, and we're finally glad that it's here, that we're open, and we're about to start doing business right here in the city of Meridian on this state site.
All right, thank you so much, Mayor. We'll catch up with you later. Well, coming up on the special edition of News Center 11 at 6, we'll hear more about the importance of the Max here in the city. And next, one of the main features of the Max is its Hall of Fame gallery. We'll take an in-depth look at just how it came to be. Be sure to stay tuned right here with us for this special edition of News Center 11 at 6. You're looking live now at the crowd of people just waiting to get into the Max. Events are set to kick off here just any minute now. And a lot of people here because the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience truly has something for everyone.
Yeah, Candace, of course, the centerpiece of this grand building, we're standing in it right now. It is the Hall of Fame, a tribute to some of the favorite sons and daughters of Mississippi, who, of course, made a great impact, not only in this state, but to a lot of people in the world as well. In this 360-degree exhibit, the tremendous impact of Mississippians in the arts and entertainment world literally will surround visitors. From an original list of around 2,000 potential Hall of Fame members, the Max nominating committee and panel of experts narrowed that down to the inaugural Hall of Fame class. 17 from the nominating committee and 1 by a popular vote from the general public.
You know, what we're hoping that it'll do is it'll draw people in to see the people that they've heard of, and at the same time give us an opportunity to show them people that maybe they don't know as much about, but are certainly wonderful talents.
The Hall of Fame Rotunda is 2 stories tall, encircling visitors on all sides with a multimedia display. It also will allow patrons a hands-on experience through numerous touchscreens.
We have kind of an embarrassment of riches in Mississippi. There are so many people. When you start, particularly when you start talking about the folks that are musicians, there have to be thousands of people that are deserving to be in the Hall of Fame.
The 2018 class is loaded with legends from all walks of life. Actors, novelists, musicians, poets, and playwrights. They're all here. William Faulkner, Morgan Freeman, John Grisham, B.B. King, Elvis Presley, Eudora Welty, Oprah Winfrey, and many more. And for a local flavor, Meridian natives Jimmy Rogers and Celia Ward are among the original 18 inductees.
It's truly an experience for all ages, and I think as people see that, and I think that's going to be the best form of advertising. The facility itself is going to sell itself to the world.
The weather's been absolutely beautiful.
Chamber of Commerce weather so far, and with that, we'll toss it outside on the red carpet to Brian Hutton Jr. with a look at the weather. Brian?
Thanks, Candace. Lindsay, that's right. We're now outside here at the Max. Again, a lot of action here around us. A lot of people beginning to arrive as, again, VIPs start entering here at 6:30 for the opening gala for an evening at the Max. So a lot of action out here, and really couldn't ask for a more beautiful day to be able to be out here celebrating the grand opening of the Mississippi Arts Entertainment Experience. Joined now by Mississippi State head football coach Joe Moorhead, along with Mississippi State contingent that's here. So, Coach, first, thank you for joining us here. What's your experience been like so far in Mississippi?
It's been fantastic. Southern hospitality is a real thing. The transition with my family's been fantastic, and just feel very at home.
All right, thank you very much, Coach, for joining.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, that's Mississippi State head football coach Joe Moorhead. I believe Andre's trying to say someone else. Celia Ward is here. Meridian native Celia Ward is here. Joining us. Celia, first off, thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for being here. What does this mean to you, be back home in your hometown, be part of the inaugural Hall of Fame, and to have this museum here in Meridian?
This may be one of the most exciting nights ever. I was part of the original committee that had to actually sell Meridian as the site to a committee from Mississippi going around the state to put the Max. So I'm so proud.
So, as we look here now, the completion of the Max, like you said, you were on the initial committee trying to get it here and seeing this to fruition. What emotions are you feeling as you now walk to the completed building tonight?
Well, I kind of feel like a proud mama. At the time, it was our mayor, John Robert Scott, who was so hell-bent on this happening, and he really did a great job, as did the whole committee. I mean, everyone trying, and then Percy Bland picked up the ball and ran with it, and he's awesome. And we just have an amazing accomplishment, so much to be proud of.
Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have a great evening.
Thank you.
All right, that's Meridian's native Celia Ward with us. We'll be back for more for the Max coming up right after this.
And welcome back as we continue this special edition of News Center 11 at 6. Of course, the Walk of Fame that wraps around downtown sidewalks is part of the overall Max experience and recognizes a few of Mississippi's finest.
Yeah, Jimmy Rogers, B.B. King, Morgan Freeman are few with their stars cemented on the walk. Meridian native Fred Cannon says the idea sparked while having dinner with his daughters at Gene's Restaurant in February of 2008. He drew the idea on a napkin and presented it to former Mayor John Robert Smith. 2 months later, the first star was placed. Cannon credits the walk as a stepping stone in bringing the Max to Meridian.
And inside the Max is a changing exhibit. Blind artist Sharon McConnell is the artist behind the Cast of Blues exhibit. You're looking at that now. It features 40 lifelike cast masks of famous blues musicians. McConnell wants everyone to touch the faces and feel with their hands what she felt in the creation of it. The project took 18 years to make. Candace?
Incredible. Now, if you're interested in becoming a member of the Max, membership levels begin at $40. Members get free admission for 1 year, 10% discount in the Max store, and members express entry and more.
Hey, I'm about ready to have some fun myself here after a while, Candace.
Yeah.
It really is an unbelievable atmosphere.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I mean, people are really starting to pile in right about now. We've got a lot of excitement left in store.
That's exactly right. Well, we're going to step aside for one more break, I believe, and we will be back to wrap things up here from the Max. Stay with us.
All right, it's been an exciting night here for sure. We're going to have a recap of everything that's happened here at this opening gala tonight on News Center 11 at 10.
Yeah, we want to thank our crews here. Candace, we've got a lot of folks behind the scenes that have worked tirelessly to make this happen, and we appreciate all they've done. Again, unbelievable. I've been here in Meridian 30-some-odd years. One of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah, and thank you so much for joining us on this special edition of News Center 11 at 6. We're going to begin right here tonight at 10.